Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anil, and in this Angular video tutorial we will learn about the Material UI. So first of all, let's check out the points of this video. Maybe now we have a question that what is Material UI? If you know, then that's great. Otherwise we will just talk about this also. Then we will see that how we can install it, and it have a single command installation. We will just write a single command, and this is installed in our application. Then when we are installing this, we have to select some options, right? Then I will tell you when we are installing that what we should have to install or what we have to select and not, right? After that we will try to use some components of the Material UI like sliders and buttons and all, right? So maybe you have a question that uh, what is the Material UI? So Material UI basically provide the two great things. One is responsive website. Second thing is a great UI for input uh, elements, right? For example, it provide lots of color and design for buttons and input boxes, checkboxes, sliders and all, right? And you will feel that the site is very smooth, and you will feel like this I'm just using the mobile application rather than a website, right? That's why this is also very popular, and you can say that this is uh, very similar to Bootstrap, but more powerful than the Bootstrap, right? And Material UI is also made by the Angular itself. So now let's start with it. I am just going to open a new tab and just write a command here, ng add @Angular, then just select here /material, right, and just hit the enter. So you can see that in the last video we learned that how we can install the Bootstrap. Then the command is almost same. We just need to change Material with the Bootstrap, right? So now it will just ask some questions. Here you can see that pre-built theme name, so what we just want to choose them. So let's say I just want to go for indigo pink default one. Then it will ask for set up the global Angular material type, post style and no. So here you can select whatever you want. It's actually depend on your requirement also, but Angular here recommended that you should not install it. That's why they put a capital N, right? So you can just put here N, and set up browser animations and all, so that your UI looking much cool. Then it's totally up to you, but here it's recommended to us because it provides the capital Y. That means yes, right? So after that it will just take some moments and provide the great UI to us. So it will make just around 6 files changes, and here you can see that one file is changed by me, and the another file which is changed by the angular.json. Here to include the style, and the package.json and lock.json are actually have the packages dependencies which is installed by it. And here it also some installed you can see that the fonts and all. Yeah, one more thing, Material UI is always work with the Roboto font only, right? And it provide a little bit style to the body and HTML and all. Okay, then let's open the app.module, which is our by default module, and root module also, and it just import the animation modules because we installed the animation module. That's why it just imported here, right? So now let's go for the next point. Let's make it zoom out, and how we can use some components like buttons and sliders and all, how we can do it, right? So let's try to use it. First of all, we have to go inside our module. So let's open the app.module.ts, and here just right here import. First of all, we will try to use the buttons and all, right? And here you can write here from Angular material, and then you can select the button, right? And from here just find the met button module, and you have to register this module inside the imports, right? Keep in mind that one thing, when you just install the Bootstrap or Material UI, you should restart your ng server, because sometimes it's not work properly without restart, right? So just right here and insert again and just open it, right? And while this is just installing, we can just write some more code, or if you just want to visit the Angular material website, then you can also visit. Let's open the first link. This is the official website of Material Angular, and when you just click on a start, you will find that the command which is we used are the same for installation. Then you can select the component. There is a lots of component. Let's say we just want to use the buttons, then there is a lots of design for button, like here you can see that, and they are really cool. We can use any button that we want, right? So we will use them also. So let's check out. This is just about to restart. Okay, so within that time we can just proceed our work. So yeah, we imported the button here. Now we have to go in the app.component.html file, and here just simply add a button, like button this, right? And you can just put anything here like Angular matte button or something, right? And let's try to refresh it. Now you can it's just start the bundling, and it's about to done. Yeah, it's done. Here you can see that by default we have a very regular button. There is no material effect and all, right? So just make it small one, and to get the material effect, we just have to simply use here a matte button, right? And when you just choose it, you will find that now this is provide a great effect, right? Even we can put the colors also, like color, and it have some colors like prime, it's I think primary, right? And you can see that the color is changed here. There's a lots of other color. If you just want, then you can explore with the code, and let's select any random things, and you will find there is lots of option for buttons like this. Great. So let's check out the another one example. So let's say we want to use a slider, then we can just import the slider. First of all, import something from, and just use @Angular material and slider, and just find here matte slider module and register it like this. And now come back to the app component, and just right here slider, right? That's my bad. This is the matte slider, right? And we can just put some values. First of all, let's how it's look like. This is look like this, right? And it had the lots of other properties like max value and other, like max we can just provide like 10. Then we can have the min value like 1 and whatever just want, right? Then okay, we don't need to use comma here, right? So this is working like this. And if you just want to explore the more properties, then you can just use a select from here, and you can just travel like this one also, right? So like this, right? We have some steps here, and it don't have steps, it's have a pretty smooth. And we can just provide the max number as much as you want, like I just want to provide here 100, like, then it will still working fine. So this is all about that how you can use Angular Material UI. After this completing the Angular 10 tutorial, I'm just going to create another series for Angular plus Material, so that we can just cover up the all of these things, right? So on every component I will make one video specially. So you can see that around 25 more videos we will add with the Material and Angular. So thanks for watching this video. If you still have any kind of confusion, you can ask me in the comment box. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Bye, take care.